Yo, driven to chunk, and we are going to be doing a highlight video for the last month. I know I took a little bit of a break after the 100 map run, so this is going to be something kind of similar. I'll show you the highlights that we've had for drops and slams for the last month. I made a new character, as you see. I'm playing a Teeth Necro, which honestly one of the best, easiest leveling builds you can do. But just want to say thanks for everyone who subscribed and everything like that, and check out some of the slams we got. Are pretty insane. So let's get started. One of the nice things we found, a 15 IAS 124 open wounds jewel right there. We find an amulet while doing some Arcane. This was like a 100 run of Arcane. It's an Atmos Scarab. And then still doing some more Arcane runs. We find a Sham Rune on like run 11 or something like that. Pretty nice. Still only one BER this season. Insane. We find a puzzle box a couple runs after that. We will take it. Still doing Arcane with the Teeth Necro. We find another amulet. This one's a High Lords. We go ahead and slam the High Lords. Unfortunately, it's only 9 vitality, but don't worry, we got some good slams coming. Find a passive of magic 34 life Grand Charm. We finish up with our Hellforge, and we actually are blessed with a goal for this character's Hellforge. Very nice. And this is just us smashing through Ancients, Hell Ancients on with our Teeth Necro. Pretty easy. I love Bone Spear and Tooth Necro. And as you see, hey, we got an Armageddon's Blade from the Charcy's thing with Superior Phase Blaze. Pretty awesome. Really happy to have this one. I was stoked to get it. Let's go ahead and slam it. And it's gone. Inferno says you can re-roll these things, but I didn't know that, so I didn't. So I guess we got to try again. Moving on, killed Diablo. We found amulets, Talrash's Adjudication. So pretty nice. Back to Arcane. We find an Ist Rune. And we find a Jaw on run 80. We will take it. And then poison damage must have dropped us a Mithril Coil. Verdungos, only 12% PDR. We slam the Verdungos. We get faster run walk, not bad. Find another amulet. You get a lot of amulets in at Arcane. It's another Atmos Scarab. We slam this Atmos Scarab. And we get 40 ED. Yeah, let's go. And then, no joke, run or two later, we get another Atmos Scarab. This is 55 bonus to attack rating. And so we go ahead and slam this Atmos Scarab. And we get 2 to max all res. So sick. We definitely are going to be doing some Lucian stuff very soon. Very cool. So, still doing some Arcane run. Just enjoying Teeth. It works really well on Arcane. We find another Goal Rune. At this point, I'm over my 100 runs, but I'm still just doing them. Back to maps with our Charge Paladin. We find a Jaw Rune. We'll take it. And then we find a really nice Quiver. 2 to bow skill, 20 faster run walk, and 20 IAS. Very nice. Let's go ahead and slam that Quiver. And it's gone. Awesome. At this point, I'm making a Beast because I'm going to be doing some goofy builds. Unfortunately, we only get 8 Fanaticism and 268 ED on it. Terrible rolls for that Beast. I hate making Beasts. So this is one of the experimental builds. This is the Holy Barb. This isn't even in the final form yet. You'll see that at the end, but we get an Alm from the Thrones boss. Moving on, Horizon's map, we find a puzzle box. We will take it. Another map, we find a Perfect War Fist. 2/2 -8 Fizz res. So we go ahead and slam that Whispering Mirage, and we get 3 sockets in it. We slam an Italia's chest, and we get Cannot Be Frozen. Not bad. I'm pretty sure you don't get a bonus from Cannot Be Frozen. Anyway, moving on, Halls of Torture map, we get an Ist, and then we slam Verdungos, and we get 2 to max all res. So sick. I love it. This is some of the best slams I've had all season. We actually managed to slam another 6 sockets on the Bone Slayer, and this actually has to do with that Holy Bear thing. This is one of the weapons we use. And then we got 3 sockets on a Wraith Skin. I want to make a build with this at some point. And then we go ahead and puzzle piece this rare low res claws that we have. And we get 2 sockets. Pretty nice. I'm going to use something with that. Back to maps, we find a Sir Rune in the Royal Crypts. This is another build that we're going to have. It's a whirlwind build. And then we get 3 sockets on a G-Face. And then we find a 38 life Poison and Bone Grand Charm. Boss just does a double drop. String of Ears and Stalker's Coal. Here I'm just messing with the Demonic Cube because I haven't used one yet. I'm just going to re-roll this Nature's Peace just to see how it does. It's total waste probably, but almost perfect Nature's Peace. I was pretty stoked on that. I was like, heck yeah, I'm a genius. Up, and I brick it. I'm stupid. Anyway, so we slam a +1 skills on a 2 assassin skills, 3 venom, 2 wake of fire, 3 shockweb. I didn't know that traps and shadow masteries and those ones can roll 3, but still nice to get a +1 skill. So we go ahead and puzzle piece this. I might use this for something, and we get 2 sockets, so not the worst thing. Nice to have 3 all skills, I guess. Going back to Arcane, we get another Jaw rune. And then we find a Cadesis back on maps, doing with our Teeth Necro. Astron's Ward, 124 on that bonus damage, 286 too for the ED. And then we get trolled with a 15 IAS, 20 enhanced damage, lame. Though we do slam 5 open sockets on a Hellslayer. And then we did finally find a Sacred Armor, level 7 Tyrael's Might, and it's gone. Awesome, only one we found all season. We get a Raven's Frost as well as a Facet, 3/5 Poison. We find a goal on Ancestral Trails map. We will take a goal, still no BERS. And then we slam faster cast rate on Trang's Glove. Really, really nice. And we find another puzzle box on Area Battlefield map. We will take it. And then we find a 40 ED 3 min damage jewel. Torgan Juggle map. And then this is a sick one. We find a Eth Doom Bringer. Very, very cool. Almost perfect rolls. 278 ED, 13% max life. Pretty nice. So I slam a Sword Guard. Kind of hoping to save the Doombringer for last. We get a +1 skill on the Sword Guard. Lame. We slam it to Shootas and we brick it. I wish I had that +1 on that. And then we go ahead and put in the Doombringer. Eth Doombringer. Awesome. And it's bricked. Yep, it's pretty brutal. We find a Sham Royal Crypts, and it's just Shams and Jaws, it seems like. I just cannot find... Sham, Jaws, and Sirs, no BERS. We find a 22 life War Cries Grand Charm. We get a Ist after we kill a bunch of a big pack of monsters there. We will take it. And then we also get a 35% ED, 7 min, 2 max, rare jewel. Just, you know, almost cool. We get a 40 ED jewel, though, with some life on it. And then we're getting some demonic insignias while we're farming, because we got to do some Lucian here soon. That'll be a separate video. But we actually get 2 demonic insignias in 1 infernal pits. That is pretty nice. We will take it. We slam faster cast rate on a sacred totem, the new Necro offhand. Pretty cool. I like it. And then we slam 5 sockets on a gavel, and I don't know if I messed up by not upping it. Here is that 4 open socket Schaefer's that we slammed, and we're just going to go ahead and commit, and we're put 4 ohms in it. Look at that bad boy. Very, very nice. This is going to be our bossing weapon when we respec. We slam Gore Riders, and we get 2 to max fire res. Not bad. We will take it. And then this is a sick dragon scale that we slammed 4 to max lightning res on. It already has that 5 to max lightning res. Good rolls on it. And I like it. I really like this this shield. So we're going to go ahead and box it. I might use this for the bossing. I'm not sure. And we get 2 sockets. So pretty all right. Not a bad shield at all. Here's a little bug that happened. I whirlwind into this, you know, a minion of destruction. I was like, couldn't get out, and he was immune to physical and extra strong. I was out of there. And here's just a showcase of the Holy Bear in final form, just doing a bossing. I'll make videos for the whirlwind barb that I made, as well as this Holy Bear. They'll be coming later, but yeah. Just a pretty cool little fun thing that finally, you know, I found the piece that actually made that build work. And so I'm excited to share that with you guys. So if you made it this far, please consider dropping me a sub. I appreciate everyone who's been subbing in my little absence. And stay tuned for the build videos for Holy Bear, as well as the kind of the summon barb that's going to be coming, Whirlwind Summon Barb. And, you know, maybe I'll do a Teeth Necro. But anyway, thanks, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.